Disc 1, Meaning Business, or How to Get Your Kids to Stop Doing What You Don't Want Them to Do, focuses on teaching parents how to stay calm and master the body language of meaning business, offering you the skills you need to handle the inevitable whining, wheedling, tantruming, and backtalk that comes with parenting.
I don't think anyone's ever yelled at their kids that later they weren't sorry about it, but they didn't know how to prevent it at the time because all of our buttons are pushed and we're just so upset. And it may be a series of things that upset us, and then the kid is the one who we blow off at, and he takes the brunt of an upsetting day for us. So if we can learn one thing from the program, and that's that calm is strength, and it doesn't matter whether you have a preschool child, an infant, a high school student, or as one parent told me, kids that are in their 30s, it's relationship building that counts.
I need a volunteer right here in the front row to be my back talker, just for a little demonstration. Come on, somebody in the front row who has nerve. All right, John. Now, this will be a bit canned, but I want you to do denial. I wasn't doing anything. I'll say, I don't want you to take your sister's toy. And you'll come back with, I wasn't doing anything. Now, what's artificial is you just have to keep saying variations on I wasn't doing anything. You know, no, I wasn't, was not, And what I'm going to model for you is the cardinal error in dealing with backtalk. So it's nice to know there's only one way to screw this up. It'd be a very tricky topic if there were 12 ways to mess it up. But there's only one, so here we go. John, I'd like you to leave your sister's toy alone when she was playing with it.
I didn't touch it.
You have taken it from her twice now when she was playing with it.
No, I didn't do that.
Yes, you did,
No,
twice, and I've talked to you about it before.
I've never done that. I've never touched it.
You've done it twice already today. Yes, you have.
No, so somebody else must have done it. I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Stop. Let me ask you, do you have the sense that we... Yeah, that was great, John. Do you have the sense by now that we have a really stupid conversation going here? It ultimately boils down to was to, was not, was to, which brings us to our first rule of backtalk. It takes one fool to backtalk, but it takes two fools to make a conversation out of it. Who is always the second fool? The adult. I'm not worried about the first fool. You know, kids will be foolish. That's life, you know. What worries me is the second fool, the adult, because big problems grow out of little problems. And big problems often look like this. Kid mouths off, adult mouths off. Kid mouths off, adult mouths off. Kid mouths off, adult mouths off. Kid mouths off. And about that time you realize you've dug your hole so deep, the only way out is pull rank. You may go to your room right now. You just pull rank because I can't get out of this. So I'm going to model an alternative. John, same scene. Just play it pretty much the same way. Here we go. John, I want you to stop taking your sister's toy. That's the second time you've done it.
I didn't take her toy. Not me. I didn't do it.
Stop. Now, all I want you to look at is John's speech. It died out. It ran out of gas. So think of backtalk as a melodrama, written, produced, and directed by the kid. In this melodrama is a speaking part for you. If you'll take it, it's showtime. But if you won't take it, it bombs on opening night.
The calmness allows you to step away from the situation so that the immediacy and the emotion that goes with any kind of backtalk, whether it's at home or in the classroom or, you know, in a coaching or whatever, when you're dealing with the kids and they give you a little bit of attitude, by being able to remain calm, you take away the fight back instinct where you want to come back at them with something. And then you can just, once you suppress that, you're able to really take amusement in what they're telling you. and you can either tune them out or listen to what they're saying, but as long as you can remain calm and let them know that what they're doing is not affecting you, that all this behavior is wasted, then they're just it's gonna die off. It's gonna go away because they're gonna realize it's futile.
Disc 1 also focuses on the skills you'll need to be consistent and to handle rules and consequences effectively.
I think before I went through the Fred Jones workshop, I think I was kind of consistent, which is kind of like kind of dead. And now I am consistent. Now when I say no, they get that look on their face like, there's no changing this. I don't have a hope in the world of changing this. And it's a totally different thing now. And luckily I caught on to this in a good time. My kids were just approaching the teenagers when I got exposed to him. And so now we've weathered the teenage years. Wonderful.